Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from tarotforhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. This is your monthly astrological reading for the month of July. This is for Taurus, and this month I'm going to be pulling the playing cards like I did last month. I am also going to be using the Gilded Tarot to get into the specific areas of your life. So let's get into the reading. The first card is the Eight is the King of Hearts and the Three of Clubs, with the Eight of Clubs and the Eight of Hearts. So what these cards are telling me is that I feel that you're going to be visited by somebody. Now this person might be a love interest, or this person could be, it could be a friend for some of you guys, but I'm kind of seeing a love interest. If you're with somebody or like somebody that is a water sign, so they can be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, it could be this person that is coming to you, wanting to travel to see you. I feel that you're going to get news from them, and it's almost like they're going to be leaving a situation behind. So it could be saying that if this person has been with somebody else or is with somebody else, they may have decided to leave that person and travel more towards you. Or it could be saying that, again, if this is not a love interest, it could be a friend that maybe again has left the situation behind and is wanting to come to see you or visit you. So, but again, I feel like this was this person's choice, and so, and this might have been even what you've been hoping for. Um, Again, if this person represents like a love interest for you, because it's almost like saying like what you've created out of this situation, you'll be able to manifest. So if you've just been desiring love or a love partnership with someone that is in a relationship, they might actually be leaving that person to be with you. So that's the reading, the playing card reading. So let's see what shows up in terms of your tarot cards. We're going to start off with the finances card, which is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can represent, for some of you guys, it can represent some news coming in about a work situation. It could be saying that a work situation might there might be some kind of improvements if there's been challenges in your work. It could be saying that this is a time where you get through the challenges. It could represent better communication with people that you work with. The only thing is that sometimes this card can be a bit of a mischief card as well. So it's sort of it kind of tells you to be careful of communication as well. Like just to make sure everything goes the way it's supposed to go, and nothing is misinterpreted or anything like that. I pulled another card just for clarification, and that card is the Seven of Pentacles, also to do with your finances. So when I look at these cards together, it could be that if you've been waiting on hearing back from somebody, it could be saying that it might take a while. It also could be saying that if you haven't heard back for quite some time, it might be good for you to contact either this workplace or whatever, because it could mean that maybe there was some kind of miscommunication um in there, maybe contacting you back. So it's like you might be waiting, and even wondering, why haven't I heard anything? And it could just have been, again, maybe it's just they forgot to contact back, or something was overlooked. But I kind of see that there could be some kind of messed up form of communication that could be taking place there as well for some of you guys too, because you're waiting on something that can be lucrative for you, something that's beneficial for you. So this might have been the month where you do maybe apply for new work opportunities, or this could also be the month where it's like you're working hard towards bringing something lucrative to you. But it's sort of saying this is the month where all the work that you put in later on down the line is going to bear fruit, but it's almost like it's going to take a while before it gets there. So yes, for those of you that are in relationships, you have the Emperor. The Emperor is someone that could be like a long-term relationship partner. So it can represent a person that you might be married to. It could represent somebody that they're a bit of a man's man as well, like an alpha male type. Um, But what it's sort of saying to me, just because the Emperor represents more of a male energy, I pulled another card just to see if there's another energy to introduce. Because obviously, some of you guys that are watching, you might be in a relationship with the lady. So I pulled another card just to see if there's whatever energy will come through, and that card is the Ten of Wands. So it might be saying that there has been some challenges when it comes to a relationship situation. For some of you guys, this challenge may be to do with a man, but then at the same time, if you are a man, you might be kind of feeling sort of heavily laid on in a relationship as well. Or maybe you've just had to carry all the burden of the situation and you feel like your partner hasn't really had to. Or it could just be saying that you might just reach a point where you just had enough with being the one to be relied upon, or being the one to sort of make things happen, or maybe being the only person that provides maybe like support in the relationship. And so you might be sort of needing your partner to also kind of step up and play their role a bit as well. um the Emperor can also represent somebody that is a ruler, somebody that kind of likes to have things their way as well. So I'm almost feeling for some of you guys that could also represent a partner that you are with, and maybe you're feeling like you have to do so much like to satisfy that person, um or to sort of keep them happy in the relationship. So yeah, be careful with that kind of energy, because to me it's like a relationship should be a give and take. But what I'm seeing here is I don't see give and take. I see like somebody else really trying to satisfy their partner, and it might be at a cost to themselves. So be careful of that kind of energy. um for those of you that are not in relationships, you have the Two of Pentacles. Again, it's weighing up options. It's deciding whether maybe you want to be in a relationship or not, or you might have two different people in your life that you are considering love wise, and you might be thinking, oh, who should I choose, or who should I move forward with in terms of a relationship situation. So you might be dating two people, or you might just have to make some significant choices about somebody else that is in your life. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing. Choices and decisions in relationships. Or if you are, maybe you're faced with a situation that can lead to a stable relationship, but it's almost like you're questioning whether that's what you want or not. So your spiritual cards is the Knight of Wands. What the Knight of Wands sort of represents in terms of your spiritual cards is it's almost saying that you're moving forward when it comes to your passions, when it comes to having drive and energy to progress. When it comes to any objectives that you set yourself, any goals that you set yourself, you might be putting a lot of energy into those things. You might be putting a lot of energy into day-to-day tasks, or even your work situation too. Um, if you was to refer to this card like just from a spiritual perspective, it can be saying that your passions are what really is going to drive you forward, or your desires are really going to drive you forward. And it's almost like that's what's going to be ignited within yourself. So you might even be finding that on a spiritual level you're very more connected with spirit at this time, and searching for divine inspiration in your life, maybe when it comes to decision making and so forth. But yeah, it could be a time of really thinking about, like, especially for those of you that are thinking about relationships. Even though things might be sort of in the hanging in the balance with that Two of Pentacles, I feel like by the end of the month you would have already made a choice um as to what it is that you want to do concerning love. So yes, peace and blessings to every single one of you guys. I'll see you. Bye.